Soca classic, long overdue, talking about Jennie's album Ruby. For me personally, this album was very much a grower for me. It took time for me to really start to love this album as a whole, and when I fully started to appreciate it was when I heard it on loudspeakers for the first time, as 90% of the time I'm listening to music through my headphones. I really enjoyed the initial singles released the most from this album at first, and maybe to this day Mantra still might potentially be my favourite song from the album. The first point I want to make about this album is about the mix, and specifically the drums in the mix. The very first thing that stood out to me when I was listening to this album for the first time was just how prominent the drums were, specifically in with the IE, and then also Filter and Soul City. They are very high in the mix, and they also sound very clean, and this very much isn't common in modern music to hear the drums this loud, especially the snare and the kick. It is usually the 808 which is the loudest. I think that this gave Jennie's album a very unique sound, and to be honest, a cohesive sounding album isn't something I usually care about. Songs can sound good, it doesn't matter if they sound similar or whatever. However, this album very much fits together as one piece, and I find it very easy to listen to. It would be very hard to choose a favourite song from this album, as there are several contenders and I love them all a lot. From a non-single / pre-release song perspective, from my first initial thoughts, I liked Start a War and Starlight. The chorus and Start a War and the overall melody and vibe of the song are really nice, but the opening of Starlight is potentially my favourite part of this album as a whole, and still to this day probably. Like the first 1 minute and 15 seconds of the song, I just can't get over how beautiful the vocals are here. That's the type of thing that I love in music, beautiful melodies and singing. And I wasn't the biggest fan of the second half of the song on first listen, but after listening many times I actually really love it, and it is so good, and this is such a beautiful song. Definitely one of my favourites. Even though I thought it was okay on first listen, the song that really grew on me the most and is now one of my favourites is Handlebars. I genuinely listen to this song so much nowadays, and it's definitely one of the best songs released this year without a doubt. The instrumental, the vocals, the chorus, I just can't stop listening to it, and it is such a high energy song as well, like you just want to scream along to it. Both Dua Lipa and Jennie did so good here. Also gonna mention Soul City. This song is amazing, genuinely. The chorus just scratches every itch possible. This is a very me thing to say, as it happens with a lot of songs and albums, but this album genuinely gets better with every listen. As far as the pre-release songs go, my favourite is Mantra and also Zen. Mantra will always just be that song. It's just a fun turn-up song, and Jennie killed it. Still on heavy rotation right now, kicking off the new era of Jennie in the perfect way. Also, I think Zen is just such a banger. Like, yes Jennie, this is you. Go off. It's massive. I think my favourite part of the song is from the beginning. I told them down, now, like, damn, yeah, shut the fuck up, this is Jennie. This album really encapsulates who Jennie is for me. First of all, just making amazing music, being herself and who she wants to be, being Jennie without caring about outside influence, which we see in Filter. Talking her shit because she knows her worth and what she has done and how much she has done in her career. Talking Zen with the IE extra large, and also just having fun. Not to mention, like Jennie, having the whole K-pop industry in a chokehold when it released. Name an idol who didn't do the Like Jennie dance, Impossible challenge. And since the album came out about a month ago, it has grown on me a tremendous amount, and I will now tell you it is one of the albums of all time and is a genuine masterpiece. Thank you, Jennie.